In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the footsteps of the Fremen puzzles. This is the final AQL trial. Now, if you get to this door and it has these yellow orbs all around it, this means there's a player inside. It will tell you the area is occupied. You'll have to come back later. It might take like 30 minutes. It might take an hour because it's quite difficult if a person doesn't know what they're doing. Unfortunately, you cannot do this in a party either. You have to do it one at a time. When you do interact with the door, you will have to answer a series of 7 questions. And here are the answers on the screen. It's the second option for the first question, the second for the second question, and so forth. You can see the numbers of the screen, which option you should pick for each of the questions. I also sped up which ones I picked. This will go ahead and take you into this like ruined area, and you'll pretty much have to explore it, find these lights and examine them, and let this character yap in your ear for like the longest time until you eventually get to this cave where you have to use your cutter ray to break the rocks to reveal the path and continue along. Now keep searching around. There are loot chests everywhere. Eventually you'll make your way to this section where there's a set of stairs. At the top of the stairs there's a room where you have to do lessons and answer questions by assigning the symbols with the selections over here. So pretty much from left to right, these change the symbols on the wall. So you're going to change them to the exact symbols that they need to be. I'll show you the answers on the screen in a second, but you can use the up and down arrows to change the symbols. If they're correct, they go into green, and these are the answers for lesson 1, 2, and 3. So you can copy my homework and, just don't let the teacher find out, bro. This will take you to the next room after the door opens, and this room is going to have a puzzle at the very top back over here, right? So there's a mechanism here that's going to take blood, but it's misaligned. You have to rotate the inner rings, the middle ring, and the outer ring. I'm going to pretty much show you how you rotate this, and at the end I'm going to show you what the final rotation is supposed to look like. Obviously, the goal here is to assign the pathway to follow from the blood machine up there on the top right to the door at the left-hand side of my screen, like this. So we're pretty much going to rotate until we have this like anchor piece, this like final one, the one that's right behind my character now, aligned with the door. You're going to see here I actually moved to the other side, rotated it so that the top side is the door over there. So it lines up like that, and it puts the straight line by the section over here, like this. And then you can see this is the picture. This is the setup that I had. I don't know if you can get different ones, but that's the one you can use. And then you go up to the machine, you pour blood in it with your hand, and this is going to play a little bit of a cutscene, and you can watch then the blood, which somehow you have that much blood coming out of your hand. I don't know how we're still walking. This will open up the door, and you can go to the next room where there's like a semi-puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. It's just maybe a thing that you got to find that might be confusing. I don't know. So basically it's going to tell you to find the safe mentioned in the projection. If this confuses you, you'll see here it's pretty much this machine that you need to interact with. It has a use blood to open safe, and will play a cutscene. And now you can go through the main door. This will lead into a cutscene that will then drop you into a fight where you have to survive the assault against a bunch of enemies and this like boss-like character who's taking a ton of bullets to die. So kill all the enemies. Eventually you'll see this light way through this like path opens, and you can run up here. Once you get here, it says exit sietch, and you can exit this area, and that will find your way out of the final test. And then you'll see you'll get a message from Ari. You'll also get her pistol, which does 34 damage per shot, which is pretty cool, really cool pistol. From this point in the quest, you're going to have to wait for Ari to contact you. This might take a couple of minutes. I just got back to my base, and immediately she contacted me telling me that I need to go to the black market trader at Harco Village. And that's pretty much the end of the AQL quest line. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. Catch you around.